Right at the beginning, you used a word which was lobby. And, people talk about advocacy, they talk about influence, they talk about obviously persuasion. Well, what's the need in your view to do this lobbying? What's that achieving?
Well, it's interesting actually because I'm unashamedly proud of the fact that UVAC is a lobbying organisation. That's been its role for a long time. Lobbying and advocacy.
It's not a dirty word.
Not a dirty word in my book.
Okay.
And I kind of reflect on my own sort of research, my own doctoral research, when I was looking at sort of, the discursive shifts in apprenticeship reform since 2011, since I was involved in apprenticeship policy. And I kind of reflect on some of the things that, I was kind of grappling with in terms of my own personal professional journey to being the professional practitioner that I am today. And I'm going to quote from Foucault, who said that people know what they do. They frequently know why they do what they do, but what they don't know is what they do does. But I like to think, actually, I know what lobbying does for us.
Okay.
It keeps our messaging front and centre of everything that we do in terms of the balanced approach that we take to advocating on behalf and championing the role of universities in skills. Because often, I think government and government agencies think that universities are just about overseas students, about supply of existing graduate talent, as opposed to actually doing a lot of work quite closely with professional bodies, with statutory bodies, and with employers around what those employers need to make their businesses grow. So I think lobbying for us is around actually working in partnership. Partnership has defined my career. I think the thing that I do well is connecting, is networking. I don't adopt a leadership style that is anything other than familiar. I like hugging. I like being tactile with the people that I work with, because that takes you an awful long way to actually buying good faith and collaboration and innovation. The initiatives that I've had the pleasure of being involved in have all been predicated on trust around relationships. So lobbying is just an extension of that. It's getting to know people. It's getting to know what they are opposed to and where they align and where we potentially can find some middle ground. And I think for us, lobbying is absolutely key to what we do. Without it, UVAC wouldn't exist. Without that reputation that says we know what we're talking about on behalf of our membership for the work that they do in a particular sphere of higher education. And I make no distinction between higher education delivered by an independent training provider, an alternative provider, a college provider, or a publicly funded university. I'm about what can we do to ensure that they have a system, a skill system that is fit for their purpose.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.